Hello guys, so welcome to today's evening show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, without wasting much of your time, we'll start with the evening show. So Mark Goldbridge will be one of the football pundits out there. The guy are regular for Talk Sports. They follow them, they discuss. So, but back when they talk about the match we Arsenal play against Manchester City, because now what many people still they talk about. Now, in can they get a different take? Say Manchester City actually deserve to lose the game against Arsenal. Like they don't deserve any points for that game, and Arsenal, on the other hand, don't deserve to lose. In fact, I really enjoy the stake. So as I just show how intake articulates in points. So they say Goldbridge, Man City didn't deserve a point and Arsenal didn't deserve to lose. Now, when you read the entirety of this particular report, you're going to stumble upon this portion of the report where Goldbridge going to talk say Manchester Cities were very fortunate to escape because as Arsenal they beat them 2-1. The thing where many people expect, we say maybe today night the almighty Man City go fall, go fall and capitulate like a pack of cards. But at the end of the day, Michael Oliver can't intervene. Now they say Manchester City emerged from the match with a sense of relief. That's why they were celebrating after they scored their equalizer. Despite dominating possession, they struggled to break down Arsenal's resolute defense until the very last minute. Now, Goldbridge humorously noted that Pep Guardiola's apparent dissatisfaction despite the advantage. Like Pep Guardiola, they complained to the fourth official. They complain, they cry. Pep Guardiola is still moaning at the fourth official. So Goldbridge going to say, you just played 45 minutes against 10 men on a freebie red card that's supposed to not be given in the first place, and you are still moaning. In fact, point of correction and direction, Mr. Goldbridge, it was not even 45 minutes, it was 56 whooping minutes. Now they play, and at the end of the day, Babasi they cry like say we don't finish them. Unfortunately, ultimately, Man City walked away with a point, but for many the results felt undeserved. As Goldbridge bluntly put it, Manchester City walked out of that of the match absolutely lucky, and Arsenal walked out of the match absolutely robbed. Now the way Mark Goldbridge they put on, I really enjoy the analysis. Saying I rob Arsenal for the Etihad Stadium. So well, it don't happen. We say it don't happen. Now we'll see they talk about a normal. Now that's one of the key points of the matters arising. We'll talk about, but we wait for them for the return leg. So that's the way we go see. Now there's this statistics on the commerce I talk say for Michael Oliver career. So this guy don't actually send off 7 Arsenal players. That is the most when you don't send off for any team. So I don't really know what thing Arsenal really do this guy, because when I stumbled upon that report, the thing came to me as a surprise. I said, why do you have that type of bad record with Arsenal? Like, what thing Arsenal do you? Now there's this other narrative, say the Abu Dhabi say that they pay this guy independently to go officiate for Dubai, or those Saudi Arabia, all those places. Say me go officiate for that place. And at the Abu Dhabi people will get this Manchester City, they at them, and then they pay him. So maybe somehow he has an affiliation to them. All these ones are just conspiracy theories out there. Whether not true, whether not lie, I don't know. You get, but it is out there. But this red card on with Arsenal, like 7 Arsenal players, I don't give red card for your own career more than any other player. So I don't really know why that is. Well. Now, people like Damox Gallagher, one of the former EPL referee, when they do an analysis, normally I know say when there are some contentious decisions, you get will raise too much eyeball, you get, so people like Damox Gallagher will come as I can't give their own opinion for the Ref Watch show with Sky Sports they do. Now, Gallagher can assess all the incidents we happen for the game. Now, first of all, Gallagher can talk say for Trossard red card. Say Trossard delay restarts. You get, even though there's a footage that came out and said the time when Trossard they kick the ball and exactly the same time when referee they blow. So you know go talk say Trossard no hear referee say, and for that say a Man City player did for ground. So the argument that I delay the restarts is null and void, but Damagalaga say in delay restart. Okay. Now for Jeremy Doku, you can talk say for Jeremy Doku say really say Jeremy Doku no actually delay a restart, say in they actually kick the ball, go back to where the ball need to be. Get so now the way them they see him, get so that's his own analysis of how he saw it, get, and that's how the coach say, that's how the referee also see him, and that was why if you watch the video again, Michael Oliver was pointing to the spot, say no be here when I'm supposed to play him. Me I go play the free kick from that side. That's why Jeremy Doku self can't kick the ball. Although there's another argument that Jeremy Doku can't kick the ball, go beyond the place where the foul happened. That is another way of delaying a restart. All these things are just semantics. At the end of the day, the interpretation of the VAR people is going to be, because they're not going to be involved because I look at the offense. So they're not going to really involve. So the decision from Michael Oliver is going to be subjective and not objective, because now interpretation matter now we talk about now. So Damod Gallagher back and there. Now, on the incidents what happened between Gabriel Magalhaes and Haaland, I don't know how I observe. So when they scored the equalizer, Gabriel Magalhaes carrying his shirts, covering his face, because he was like, why? Haaland can't carry ball, stony head, gets can't go. So they can say, why they no penalize Haaland? At least, even though referee no see him, VAR see him. That is a sample of violent conduct. So it can explain, say, VAR no see that thing as say, reach the threshold of calling it a violent conduct. That was why they don't really do anything. Because if you say me VAR check him, but they say a violent conduct, they will look at it a red card. But because VAR know they intervene for yellow, they know they advise the referee to give person yellow, so they know if he talk, their hands are tied. That is why yesterday I've been telling talk say for next season, this law say VAR know they check yellow card, Baba, they got to revisit that law, because players they escape some things. Now, after the thing don't happen, the country don't say, can Haaland receive a retrospective red yellow card or something? Like after the fact, everybody now don't see what happened. Can he be given something? The PGMO contract say no, they cannot give him according to this ref. No, not the PGMO, rather this ref watch. They say no, because the on-field VAR don't talk say it no really meets the threshold of violent conduct. Since that be the case, nothing go fit happen. So now the way they take analyze everything, even though we don't really like as it be, it is what it is. Now, based on what happened to Rodri, so today everybody when they get breaking news, say Rodri don't suffer anterior cruciate ligaments injury. The injury was scattered during Timber last season. The injury was scattered people like Thibaut Courtois. The injury was scattered Kevin De Bruyne. It don't affect Rodri. Rodri is going to be missing the entire season. He gets, in as much as I feel for him as a human being that is going through pain, at the same time, when I wear my banter cap, he gets, I'm happy that he's out, because this is the best defensive midfielder in the world. And this guy is more important than even Haaland. He's more important than even De Bruyne. They can replace De Bruyne. You get. But you see this Rodri, they don't get replacement for Rodri. This guy protects, this guy transitions. Now mad. So for Rodri to be missing till the end of season, where they go play a lot of games, next match they go play Newcastle, I go see how they go tell, because they're looking at Rico Luis, and looking at people like Kovacic, Baba Rodri know they too. So this one is sweet my belly, die. It sweet me die. You get, I happy die. So as then they happy say our Odegaard no day, this one Rodri will go see how they go take cover this absence, this monumental absence. In fact, nobody talk sports carry the story. Many people like the story was trending today. So Trossard said Rodri will miss the rest of Manchester City season with an ACL injury that he suffered against Arsenal. TalkSport understand. That was why the guy they cried. Even Fabrizio Romano himself carried the story. He said, breaking. Rodri will undergo more tests in the next hours, but Man City expect him to miss the remainder of the season with an ACL injury. Initial feeling after first test is for an anterior cruciate ligament tear in his right knee. So it don't happen. We say it don't happen. This season. You see, this season is a special season. You get this thing now. We suffer. If to say team by day with us last season, all the things we will suffer with Zinchenko, probably we might not have suffered it. So now we say Timber, Rodri no day. Obviously, Man City go buy person to cover him for January, but between now and January, we could see how they go navigate all the games. They made themselves suffer all these things, how people they go through this kind of important injury. So let's just see how this thing will really affect Manchester City, because now another thing will come here now be say there's this law, this new rule now. We don't come outside now talk say the Europe top 5 leagues. There's this new law now say from next season, say the transfer window go they close before league starts. Now a new rule where they just the executives of the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, all those top leagues, French league, all those people, they met and they discussed, say, okay, well, from next season, because I remember when they don't talk about this thing before, say, you know, make sense, say, a league don't start. You get transfer window go see the on. People go see they do buying and selling, loaning. You say, you know, make sense. Make everybody conduct their business. More no say, if league don't start, league don't start. Because that thing, they give some people undue advantage over others. You get some kind of things where they say don't spoil, they'll come around go buy that player. You get unlike say if they say transfer window don't close, then will suffer their losses. This thing, if you be saying Arsenal, it will affect in the future, or maybe another person, but let the law be the law and everybody will stay on one place. So that they say executives from the European Club Association, which represents clubs from England, Spain, Germany, Italy, and France, are all committed to stopping clubs from trading players after the new campaign has started. Now, the 2025-2026 Premier League season is due to kick off on Saturday, August 16, with plans in place to close the summer transfer window 25 hours earlier on Friday, August 15. So, how do I see this new law? Does it make sense? For me, I think it is fair. You get it's fair. You get. I don't think anybody will complain. It's a fair law. You get. So we'll see how it will be. Now, Gabriel is going to break silence on what happened between him with Haaland. Now, Magalhaes is very, very mature. In fact, Magalhaes don't grow. Magalhaes of before, it's like a ticking time bomb. All those things where Haaland they do, if I don't punch him, if I don't push him, if I don't do one thing, collect your own red card, you get. But the guy just they calm. After the match, he was being interviewed by one Brazilian media house. So Magalhaes going to explain, say, you see what they happen between him with Haaland. Say na normal level, you get. Say na war, you get. So you go like to provoke me, make me I form my lose guard, man, do something to collect card or do something, you get. So na normal thing. Say all those the face. I'm say don't come up for the pitch now. You don't leave everything on the pitch. Say as we do like this now, Ajay, say we dey wait for Man City for our own stadium. Say then say go come now, you get, because they said Arsenal defender Gabriel Magalhaes has warned Manchester City that the Gunners will be waiting for them at the Emirates. Following their fiery 2-2 Premier League draw at the Etihad, but the Brazilian played down Haaland's handball throw to the back of his head. You get. So now what Baba just talk now in all this brouhaha. Today I can't sit down, because they analyze how the match they go. Me and one of my senior man we can't discuss for DM. I can't explain to them. I say make I explain it. I say there is a new rivalry brewing. There is a new rivalry cooking in the EPL. Arsenal versus Man City is going to be the newest and biggest rivalry. It go there bigger than Arsenal versus Manchester United. It go there bigger than Arsenal versus Spurs, because now the battle for supremacy. Who is better? Now the battle be that. See, some of you may not be aware that after the match, Haaland go the taunt Arteta. You go meet Arteta and say, Baba, humble yourself, calm down. That's how you day. Humble yourself. Arteta no answer. The Brazilians come go meet and say, what is wrong with you? What are you saying? What's wrong with you? Arteta said, like say, even anybody know the phone and talk. Arteta just the greet all people say, how far, okay, how your body now? But say, humble yourself. Even Bernardo Silva self come to tell us say 0-0. I never win anything zeros. Like the two old ones, the pain enter bone. Because they say 0-0, I never win anything. The Brazilians come go meet and say, Baba, what did they stop now? Why they follow manager? Say, get out of here, my friend. Save up, Omo. Magalhaes come outside for your interview. Say, we dey wait to now. Now only 3,000 Arsenal fans go the Etihad. We still let them know. We still hear our voice. For the Emirates Stadium, a stadium capacity of over 60,000. We now go carry on our own 3,000 fans come. We let them know. This rivalry, the return leg go mad, you go bloody, you go brutal. The way they see him, they bust my head. And that time, Rodri no go dey. Odegaard go don't come back by the grace of God. All those Calafiori, all those Timber, everybody go don't dey. Merino go don't dey. Men. If they see bench, you go to fall. The return leg, they go see. When you look at the last maybe 4 games, so we don't play against Man City, we never really lose. We played them in the Community Shield in the neutral ground. We didn't lose. We went away to them last season. We didn't lose. They came to our home. We beat them. We went away this season. We didn't lose. Last 4 times now, we no lose. Sharon say we don't build our confidence. Even if na Champions League semi-final against Man City, carry us go neutral ground and they will beat them. For neutral ground though, nah, even Stevens, anything can solve. But say for their own Etihad, they get out for their own home. Even Gabriel said it that they are at home. They want to win for their own fans, normal level. They are at home. So we give them that respect and they home. But then go come our own home. For our own home, Ajay, you know, go see parking the bus, right? Go see ball. You go see ball for our own home. So I just make a let say there is this rivalry people may not have noticed that is going on. Many things happen for that match today. After match finish, many things happen. We say we know if they talk about for a year, many things happen, but no yawa. Now at the same time, according to Gabriel Magalhaes no even know say Haaland throw ball for your head. You get say no really know because no saying carry cloths cover your head. So I think which media has with this? I think it was Daily Star. They kind of reported the Magalhaes didn't know Haaland threw the ball at his head, but VAR clowns. I like the fact that they called the VAR people clowns. They knew and yet did nothing to penalize him. At least to advise the referee, say, see what is up. Now, after all these things, now, Bernardo Silva can they cry. You see Bernardo Silva, Baba they complain. You see Mandela Kanji, Baba they complain about Arsenal. You see John Stones, Baba they complain. Oh, what did we do these people yesterday? They don't believe their eye. They believe say as a red card don't involve. Say they go win us like we bully Man City yesterday. We bully them psychologically, physically, and mentally. They don't believe her. Again, because when you look at what Bernardo Silva when they talk, you say, Bernardo Silva attacks Arsenal again as posted by Fabrizio Romano. He said we had a player injured after they sent him to the ground twice in 10 minutes. You know, they first goal, the referee called our captain, then didn't allow him to recover his position. Second goal, the usual block. So our keeper allowed by the referee. Wait, Baba just the para, just they complain. I say yes. I don't say physically, you know, reach Arsenal physically. Arsenal made me proud yesterday. Even before the match, I be the fear based on historical data of waiting they happen for the Etihad, but we still hold our side. Say 56 minutes, 1 man down. We still let them know. Say this Arsenal way you see so. Forget we get in. And you cannot praise the team without praising the coach. But those they say Atalanta is a baby coach. We get coach. So if you praise the team, you must praise the coach. May you understand, not just the coach, but the staffs. Them in unison, they do very, very well. Now, in your right, come second the para say, see, what did Haaland do yesterday? What didn't do Arteta? What didn't do Jesus? What didn't do Gabriel? So Haaland is a coward. It's too childish. In your right was blasting Haaland for his behavior against Arsenal, but Manchester City star won't face any action, sadly. You're right, Paragon. Say, which kind of childishness with this one? You don't score. You carry ball, this stone up for head. Wait till that one. You go meet Atalanta, then you know. You go meet Atalanta and say, humble yourself. You didn't see humble yourself. When I watched the video, it was funny. I don't know, it was just funny. I don't know, some of them feel miss that footage, but to me, it was a bit funny, but I thought I was boom. That I don't talk, not even like the person in front, safe. That just calm down, just free the matter. You get, just leave them. Now, on another thing we really missed yesterday, do you know that Bukayo Saka just set another record, like 5 straight assists in his 5 EPL games for this season we don't play. 5 assists now, straight. Now people they talk about Declan Rice. Declan Rice has a very, very good delivery in set pieces. What about Bukayo Saka's delivery? This guy don't be like say take over Declan Rice. Saka is very, very good. But what thing I observe is say any corner kick will happen for that Bukayo Saka side, Saka go run am. Anyone will happen for Martinelli side, bless now Declan Rice they run am. Like the way I see him, because look at the way Saka they deliver those crosses into the box at the right. And you know, see the way Arsenal they prepare for corner, like 5 or 6 players will just go for the back post. Only them will just stay there. Once they won't play that thing, they will just run. So you know, we really know how you want to mark them. And you know, say Gabriel Magalhaes head go touch him. You know, coach don't tell you say me go stop him, but you know go still stop him. That's how good Arsenal be for set pieces and corners. And it is what it is. Now, on the positive notes, I just want to let you know that Leandro Trossard is not going to miss our next EPL game. For those who feel say you don't get a red card. Now, according to the rules, if you get a red card for EPL, you will serve your punishment for cup games. And mind you, our next match na cup game against Bolton. So automatically that match is not really a significant match. Other people can still play for us there. So Trossard can be rested. He no go play that match. Automatically he has served this one match punishment, and we live to fight another day. And he wears our shirts in the next EPL game. In fact, CDR put out an extensive report on this. They said why Leandro Trossard can play for Arsenal against Leicester City. For those who are unaware, suspensions received in domestic football, like the Premier League, FA Cup, and Carabao Cup, can be served in any of all this competition except European games. If you collect red card for European game, you will serve them for European game. So fortunately for Arsenal, the next domestic outing, which Trossard is banned from playing in, comes on Wednesday in the Carabao Cup clash against Bolton. So Chase say this on a mad good news, like it make a whole lot of sense. Get now people like Peter Schmeichel, who come as a to say the match against Man City where Arsenal play was the biggest game in the Premier League so far. Why the referee going to give soft yellow cards? Why is Michael Oliver trying to ruin that match? It is a big game. Emotions are flying high. You need to understand what you are dealing with as a manager. Come on. But no, Michael Oliver wants himself to be in the spotlight. Michael Oliver wants to be the main character of this match. But it's just quite unfortunate. Nobody will go cry for it. Don't happen to say it don't happen. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the night is the fact that people like Mark Goldbridge will be one of the football pundits out there. They talk say Man City deserve to lose against Arsenal. Arsenal were robbed for that match. Well, everybody know this. You get. I think we no need to cry over spilled milk. So it is what it is. More just let sleeping dogs lie and let's live to fight another day. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to actually call the show an end. So till I come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day, or night rather, like them out. All right, guys. Bye bye.